sure Slavis is going to have any opposition, but certainly car is leading and heading down past the start finish line to complete the first lap. Through goes Schlewitz. Who's in second place? It's Kite in second place in the Vento, so he's overtaken Wright. That's a good start from him. Then it's Morton and Hurd. Lark is up next, so he's already pounced on quite a few people on his way through, so a great performance from Ken Lark. So he's at the moment in 6th position, straight away. So I reckon he could be top 3, you know? I think Lewis is, he's magic at forecasting these things. And I think he might have this absolutely right. So Ken Lark in number 3. What a start.
Well, we've seen Ken for many years, haven't we? He's
battling with him all season. He is his rival in the he has come through to complete 2 laps, and yeah, I'm impressed with Alex Kite making such a good start. He was 3rd in the first race, but he jumped Phil White, who was on the front row. Here's Ken Lark coming through past us, and he goes up into 5th position. So another place gained at the expense of Graham Hurd in the 53 car. So his progress probably is going to sort of slow down right now. The first flying lap for Ken Lark was a 127.4, whereas Morton in front of him is just a 128.9. So certainly out of it when he catches up to Wright. That was Lewis's prediction. We'll see if it's going to turn out to be true. First time he sat in the car this morning in qualifying, and he's getting quicker all the time. He's done a 123.877 as his quickest time in the race. Bring 122.872, so almost a second quicker. Really flying is Schlewitz. Between 1st and 2nd. And we've got Kite and Wright. There's Lark, who is now past Morton, up into 4th place. Hurd and Morton going at it once again, as they did in the previous race. Hurd on the inside. They're in different races, basically, because Hurd is in the championship, the VW championship, Morton in the Integra, in the TDI, the VTEC challenge. But Schlewitz leads, going much better this time as the second time, so he's in the 11th position. Now, another car that was the car of Aaron Burton. That was certainly on the grid. Whereas we saw Neil Wren come in and go into the back to the paddock, we didn't see anything of the number 11, so I don't know what happened to that one. Now we'll watch what was previous lap it was 5 seconds.
Yeah, that will.
There goes Phil Wright. There goes Ken Lark. Doing a second and a half quicker than Phil Wright ahead of him. So yeah, I think he could be on for third position. He's not actually going quite as quick as his rival Alex Kite. Is Phil Wright in the 31 Honda Civic. Luke Schlewitz has just recorded a 22.59. Further reduced the fastest lap time. Starts to lap with 22.59 was the last lap. It's now 22.411, so he's still gone quicker as he completes 5 laps. Luke Schlewitz in the lead with a massive lead over Alex Kite. Is next up in 31, pursued by Ken Lark. And that gap continues to come down. That lap by about half a second. Luke did it. Quicker, so he sort of had to say yes. It's just the way you do your sort of team driving tactics when you get your team drivers to go a bit quicker.
If I make a mistake, they give me.
Pressing down.
Give my car, come on, let's go. Yeah, we're moving. Yeah, you're right.
So he's just lapped his first, and interestingly that lap not quite as quick as his previous one, so I'm wondering now that he's encountering traffic, obviously he's going to have to be slightly more careful.
Which way the Sirocco was going to go, left or right, before he committed.
Yeah.
Happened. Yeah, the Ken Lark lights on, he's chasing that Honda.
Yeah, another half-second gain on that lap. That in the 26s. So, yeah, I think Ken Lark could well be on for a third position. We've got the first race, of course, was was rerun over only 12 minutes as a result of that. Still a bit of a squabble going on for 5th position between Cobley, Dunmore and Horton. So it's from 5th to 7th there. And Cobley and Dunmore, that's 47 and 44, which is recorded there in the first one. He just does a 21.9, so he does the best lap of the race on that lap.
Just coming on the stoppage, Chris Adams, who was who received some damage.
No, Chris Adams, Andrew Marshall, 72, who did finish the previous one, he didn't make it out, and neither did Tony Absalom, who went missing the first one. Holding stations at Cobley and Dunmore, having a nice little tight tussle with each other. They are in different bases. Cobley, of course, VW. Dunmore is a VTEC. But But again, they're the closest two on the track anywhere, just 0.4 of a second between them. Penfold still leads the Bs, the VWBs, there he goes. Worth, who's now been lapped in the 364 lap, and Watson, who's also been lapped in the Sirocco.
Maybe it's not so quick at the top end of the circuit, but Mark's Corrado is just that little bit quicker at the bottom end, and he's dragged him onto virtually onto the tail of Phil Wright's Honda.
Yep, here he comes third and fourth. So Mark with his lights on, just adding a little bit of psychological pressure on. He dives to the inside, and is Lark going to get through as they go into Ridges? No, he doesn't. Wright holds him off, and very brave line around the outside of Ridges. They head now towards Wilson, and I think Lark has the inside line. He's going to slip ahead here. Yes, he does. So there we are. Mark goes ahead of Kite into third position. Now we have to look at the gap between that was someone slowing down. No, actually it was Hurd, 53, Graham Hurd in his VW Golf. It looked as though he had a problem there.
Yeah, it's about so I think Coyne was just that little bit, Alex is just that little bit quicker than I think he can go a little bit quicker with what I'm trying to say. So I think if Ken did sort of pair his rear view mirror, I think he can just up the pace. So I think that's as far as Ken's going to go, and obviously it's easy to chase the Honda.
Well, yes, there's, as you say, a 10-second gap between second and third. Mark was just slightly quicker than Kite on the last lap, but only slightly quicker. So yeah, I think you're right there. So I don't think he's going to get really a realistic chance of second. So certainly you were right about how far he would get. Third place is pretty good from the back of the grid. No one though can hold a candle to Luke Schlewitz in this race. Crosses the line now to complete 10 laps. He's got 6 minutes on the race left to run. There's Graham Hurd who's dropped back from them. He's now been lapped. Goes through in number 7. Seat, the extra entry we gave you. Looking back to the second race lap. He's gone through, and there goes well. Right that much at the moment, so yes, I did think that, and Kite's not come through. I didn't think we'd see Kite. So Alex Kite comes into the pits with the number 1 VW Vento. He was leading the VW section, and he's got a problem. And so into second place goes Ken Lark from the back of the grid with a borrowed gearbox, and a gearbox that was installed by with help from 3 of his rival teams, and he is now in second place, just 1.3 seconds ahead. 4.5 minutes left now. Kite's going out again. So Kite's going out into the race, back into the race, and he goes back out. 8 minutes. Lewis, what was the matter? Well, the team.
Well, to send it back home, it came in with a brake issue. But they've told him to go out and poodle around and not use the brakes too much. So that seems to be an issue with the pads, I think, between the pads and the disc. But he's just gone back out to
That's easy for them to say, isn't it? When you've got the two long straights here, the Senna straight and the Bentley straight, and you know, you can see the cars braking for riches now. They brake for some considerable time. So if Alex Kite cannot do that, it's going to be quite awkward. So is slowing down for the S's, the Brundle Nelson S's, at the end of the Bentley straight, as even longer than straight. So there are some circuits where you don't have very long straights, and so therefore there is a chance where you can be going uphill a bit. I mean, think of Cabell Park. The longest straight at Cabell Park ends in an uphill section, so you can sort of start to slow down. But that's not so easy. So there goes Penn on the brake.
very slow. When the pad was crumbling up, breaking up, every time you put your foot on the brake, a piece of the piece that was crumbling up, wedged between the disc and the pad. Very disconcerting. Change back to the other pads we used.
Kite is going slow because he's now dropped to place to Simon Worth in the 364. So interestingly, it's not an engine issue. He's going slowly, number one, but that's not because he's got a problem with the engine. He's got a problem with the brakes. So it's actually a problem with slowing down when he gets to the corners, particularly this corner he's coming up to now. Yeah, his brake lights aren't coming at all. So slowly, so don't brake at all. So yeah, but it's good shit. Difficult to around going that slowly. We've got 1.5 minutes of the race left to run. And another dominant performance by Luke Schlewitz. In second place, even if Phil Wright were to get past him, he would still be the first Volkswagen home. There he goes, the gap's actually 56. Huge gap. That just shows you how dominant Schlewitz has been in this race.
Well, the fastest lap time to interesting is 3.2 seconds.
Oh yes, there's a battle going on between Cobley and Dunmore, and right into the middle of it comes the leader. That was close, wasn't it? Because they were battling and the leader was trying to get past it between them and the pit wall. I think that would have raised his heartbeat a bit.
When he's put his headlights on, which was a wise move.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's right.
Right, so we are on the final lap of the race. The leader is making his way through the lap markers. 15-lap race in this 20 minutes. Takes the checkered flag for his second victory of the day. Conley beats Lee Dummel. He looks very happy about that. It's going to be the best part of a minute before we get second place in. Ken Lark and Phil Wright disputing that. But certainly when you feel good stories of his fellow competitors. And he comes into sight now, coming around Cora. So Kendall from the rear of the grid started in 14th position, and he's going to come through and take second place. Here he comes towards the checker flag. Number 3 Ken Lark finishes in second, in third, in third.